And I'd give up forever to touch you, 'cause I know that you feel me somehow. You're the closest to heaven that I'll ever be, and I don't wanna go home right now. And all I can taste is this moment, and all I can breathe is your light. 'Cause sooner or later it's over. I just don't want you.
Thank you very much.
Hey, welcome in everybody. I'm Mark McLean, and I am ready for a shave in the worst way, because I'm serious. I have gone without shaving. I mean, till I look like a hobo. That's what my mom used to say. You look like a hobo. Get some clothes on. Go in there and change those pants. You look like a hobo. Now, I don't know if you guys know the tremendous amount of, I guess, pull or impression that a woman can put upon a child when she calls him a hobo. Or it worked for me, at least. Now, today, in today's times, I see a bunch of hobos. So a bunch of hobos, evidently, hobo is okay today, because I was in the supermarket yesterday, Walmart last night, 2 different times in one day, and there's these hobos just walking around. They got their pants hanging down to their knees, bless their hearts. I mean, they can't afford any better than that, because, you know, belts are really expensive to buy a belt, or better yet, just to pull them up, you know. I mean, that works too. But, man, Mom, if she's looking down right now, she's shaking her head right now, you know. Oh, look at all those hobos down there. Oh, man, it's great to be in a good mood, isn't it? Where's my drink? I need a drink. Sounds like my uncle. No, I'm just joking. He's no longer with us. My EDC of the day, yes, the Bob Lum designed, bench-made Onslaught, the full-size Onslaught. No, not the mini version. This is the Big Daddy. Oh, look at that. Yeah, it's got the Spyderco hole, which is excellent for flipping open if you're wearing gloves or working out of doors. And it is a tremendous knife. The steel on this, 154 cm. 154. And that's Crucible Metallurgy, I believe. That's what that stands for. Okay, that's what I'm carrying today. But I'm also here for a wicked shave, and I'll tell you more about that in just a second. Before I do, I have some thanks to dole out today. A big thanks, first off the bat, to a buddy of mine. His name is Bobby Garrison. Bobby is a friend of mine, and has been for, well, I guess nearly a year now, almost. And so is his brother Jimmy. Now, we became friends, and it was an automatic thing, you know. Age had nothing to do with it, because we're both at the other ends of the spectrum as far as age or numbers are concerned. But those guys have been tremendous, and I really love them like my own kids. I mean, seriously, I do. Bobby, he brought me a gift recently, and I didn't have the chance to talk about it as of yet, so I wanted to take time and show you guys right now. This is what Bobby brought me. Aren't those beautiful? Yeah, I love them. They're very pretty. This one here has an old, looks like a Farmall or a McCormick red tractor, and a hay baler in the back. See the hay baler? That's an old-fashioned hay baler, too. This one has what looks to be a couple of John Deeres. Those are so cool. These are, you know, they're not made with the best of steel. So it's not the kind of knife you'd take out and gut a deer with or anything like that. These are collector's knives. These are things that you put up in a case on the wall and enjoy for their beauty alone. Look at that one. What is that, a Farmall? I believe so. I'm surprised I know this damn much about tractors. And so are you, huh? All right. I'm surprised too. That boy don't know nothing about no tractors, no farming either. And last but not least, what is this one here? Oh man, I need a magnifying glass for this one. It looks like a John Deere, but that's not what it says on the front. Maybe you guys know. If you know what kind of tractor that is, let me know, will you? Looks like a Mawson. I don't know. Anyway, beautiful knives from my buddy Bobby. Thank you so much. You're a good guy. And I love my knives. I love and treasure, and these guys know, Bobby and Jimmy both know how much I care about knives. And I've mentioned before that if I go in a restaurant, I admire the steak knife and check it out to see how it's made and what type of steel that I think that it's made with. And Jimmy Garrison, he gave me this a while back too, and I wanted to show you guys this. I think this is simply beautiful as well. And I'm sure you could actually gut a deer with this one, but you wouldn't do that because, number one, it has too much sentimental value. This was his deceased grandfather's, and he had it hanging on his wall, he said. So he gave it to Jimmy, I guess, or he received it as with his passing, and Jimmy passed it on to me. It's the Bowie style tip and shape. I like that. Really a sweet knife, and another beautiful collector that will go into my collection. They already have gone into my collections. Got to put some oil on there and make sure they get going really nice. So how about, speaking of getting things going really nice, how about we get some music going? Let's try this one right here. I think this is apropos. You tell me what you think.
I'm up on a tight wire. One side's ice and one is fire. It's a circus game with you and me. I'm up on a tight rope.
Leon Russell, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, whether or not you know, Leon Russell is no longer with us. He passed away this past week, and I just had to play a little bit of Leon Russell just so I could get that copyright claim going from the Pudlow police. Anyway, let me turn this down just a bit. Now, time for the shave of the day. And I'm using that baby, the gold ball end tech comb through style 3-piece double-edge safety razor, from Gillette. That's how it goes together. This one is, let's see if it's anything. Look at the bottom right here. I thought this was a reissue patented. Oh, it is. Yeah, here it is. Reissue pat. Yeah, this patent was reissued. Who knows why? I mean, it could have been literally anything. They could have changed the way the tooth was set right here, or in the comb. They could have changed some of the metallurgy in the shape of that, or the product itself, or the stippling, or the grind marks, or whatever they're called, that are done by the mill guys. Well, that is my razor of choice today. And another pat on the back, and a special thanks to my buddy Billy Blade Curtis, the blind shaver. Thanks, Bill. Wild Bill, Sweet William. This right here That's the blade I'm using, the Big Ben from Lord Company. Lord. You've seen those that company before, I'm sure. These are the super stainless blades, and you'll never guess where these blades are made. Pakistan? Nope. China? Nope. Maybe you can recognize this writing. I don't know if it's going to be legible there. Can you see that? Yeah, that's not Pakistan. That's Egyptian writing, made in Egypt. I was really impressed. It comes in a double wrap blade style, which is awesome. Let's see what else happened to our music over here. I was sort of getting into that. Oh, Leon Russell has so many songs, you know, there's a myriad of choices that we can pick. Tightrope was one of my favorites, though, and that's why I started out with that one. How about A Song for You? Remember that one? And this is a song for you. Okay, we're going to go ahead and load this blade up. Super stainless from Big Ben. Westminster Abbey, the Tower of Big Ben. The rosy red cheeks of the little children. Roger Miller sang that song. Okay, here we go. I'm going to go ahead and load her up. Well, I remember when Leon Russell used to appear, almost regularly. Nearly every Saturday night on Saturday Night Live, one of my all-time favorite shows back in the good days. All right, we're just now assembling the three-piece gold combed through ball end tech. This is a fairly mild razor. It does really a great job. I also have to thank my buddy, the blind shaver Billy, because he sent me some brushes. I'm not positive. I haven't had the chance to talk. He got his Facebook hacked again. Oh my gosh. So I hadn't been able to talk to him or thank him, but I'm thinking this is horsehair. I may be wrong, but I will find out for certain. I know this is a nylon synthetic brush. It looks like the Sunrise synthetic, and I'm pretty positive that's a 22 inch or 22 millimeter, my bad, sorry, 22 millimeter. He also sent me this shave soap, or shave cream, from Taylor of Old Bond Street, TOBS, Taylor of Old Bond Street. I've never had the opportunity of using this one, but this is their lavender, and it smells wonderful. It really does. Now, I could just keep on whiffing that. I'm going to go ahead and get some of this going because my wife loves Taylor of Old Bond Street. She does. She loves it. So to ascertain that I get my fair share and get a shave, at least one shave out of this sample, I'm going to load some into my bowl right now. Just coat the outer lining of or inner lining of the bowl. There you go. Because it won't take a lot, I'll tell you, just from past experience using TOBS, Taylor of Old Bond Street. It's a good quality soap, and it doesn't take a whole heck of a lot of anything just to get a good lather going. It's really awesome. Okay, I'm going to use the synthetic brush today. I really love this bottom. I'm not sure what the handle is turned out of. It looks like perhaps maybe stainless steel. It could be titanium. I don't think it is. I'll show you how we can find out though. Okay, here we go. This is how we can tell if that is titanium. I have this cool little donut refrigerator magnet with the bites out of it. My wife made this. Yeah, she did a good job, didn't she? That's sort of cute. And I put the neodymium magnet on the bottom. Those are extra strong. So if it sticks, it doesn't stick. Wow, it is titanium. If it were stainless steel, it would have gone and stuck. Just to prove to you that it is made of what I said it is, made of, not made of stainless steel. Let's see here. We got some stainless right here. This is 154 cm. There you go, steel. That's how you can tell. All right, now that we've got that out of the way, let me turn this down. I was listening to a little Van Morrison too. I like the old classic style music. So this is the brush we're using today. You've seen the razor and the blade and the soap. Now I don't have on any pre-shave oil. Right now I'm heating up my bristles of the brush. While I'm doing that, I'm going to apply some The Art of Shaving lavender. Of course, we're going with a lavender theme today. I've got the lavender shave soap, the lavender pre-shave oil, and I am really in need of a shave. In the worst way, too. Did you know that you can actually take lavender essential oils and you can also get the crushed potpourri style type lavender, the flowerets and the tops and the buds and the stems and all that stuff? Dry lavender is what it's called. You can get the dry lavender and you can put it inside a little sachet or a little sock. You know what I'm talking about? Just a little sock, for example. Stuff it inside a sock that you would wear, just an old sock, preferably one without holes in the toe, and then you can add a few drops of that essential oil inside and mix it all together, and then tie the sock off with either a rubber band, with some thread, twine, whatever, or sew it. You can even sew it into something unique like a small doll for a child. My wife calls them dream pillows because she tells the kids that it takes away the bad dreams. Well, it probably does, because it makes them so drowsy they go straight to sleep and you don't usually have any issues. That's just a little trick, something to think about in case you haven't ever thought about it before, okay? All right. Let me read you a little something about this shave soap. I'm not sure if there was something that I wanted to tell you about it or not. Let's see, that's basically the same info I've already given you. Oh, by the way, we have in case you didn't see this, we have a veiled chameleon, my wife and I, and there it is. Isn't that cute? His name is Picasso because he changes colors. Yeah, I thought that was cool. So we're going to mix up this lather right now with my brush that I have heated up the bristles and bring some of the water out. I got a bunch of lather on the sides of this one, so we'll have to add a lot of water. I'm sure it's a fairly thirsty soap. With this type of soap, you know, you can almost just load it directly to the brush. You actually can load it directly to the brush and then face lather. Do you like face lathering over bowl lathering? Whatever is your favorite, share with me down below in the comment section. I'd like to know. I like to get to know you guys, and some of you guys don't do videos, so I can't watch and say, well, hey, I know a lot about this guy, and there are so many good people out there that I want to learn about. I want to know personally, and I really do want to be friends with you guys on a one-on-one basis, but I don't have the ability of watching your channel if you don't do videos. So the only way we can communicate otherwise is down in the comments. Unless you want to message me, feel free to email me, Hunter Green Bro, Hunter Green like the color, bro is in brother, Hunter Green Bro at yahoo.com. Man, look at that soap. Isn't that wonderful? I knew it would be. I've never been let down anytime I've ever used Taylor of Old Bond Street. Never been let down. It's just wonderful. And it's hot. This soap is hot lather. It's like a barbershop machine lather. You know, one of those lathering machines that dispenses the hot lather. That's how it feels, because this bowl transfers heat, and I got the bowl hot, and also I soak the bristles in hot scalding water on the brush, so deep down in the core it's warm down in there too. But that is ready for a shave. Here we go. I'm using the comb through style today because I just recently got a haircut, and the lady barber, she thinned out my beard for me per my request, and so I grew it back, filled up the other parts just so I can do a little shaping, and that's what I'm doing now. All right, downward pass. The weekend is here. You guys having fun? If you're not, come on over and we'll have some fun. We'll do something. I had the chance to see all three of my daughters this week, and that's usually an amazing feat all its own. But I was glad to see them, got to see the grandkids too, and Christmas is coming and the goose is getting skinny. Oh, that's not how it goes? Yeah, you're right. Christmas is coming, the goose is getting fat. Please put a penny in the old man's hat. If you haven't got a penny, a halfpenny will do. If you haven't got a halfpenny, then God bless you. God bless us, everyone. Little Timmy. Yeah, little Timmy said that. Little Timmy, my next door neighbor. I really do have a next door neighbor named Timmy. No, he's not a little kid. You don't meet too many grown men that hang on to the name Timmy. They usually drop it. Just call me Timothy, Tim. Call me Tim. Hey, I'm Timothy. Nice to meet you. Yeah, he would kill me if he knew I was saying that. Well, I've told him, watch my videos. If he don't watch them, I figure I have carte blanche or free reign at saying whatever I want. We had movie nights, some of my friends here locally where I live in the apartment complex. We do that, we try to at least once a week, doing across the grain just to make sure it's shaped up right. Seems like this side is a little higher than this side over here. Just have to pay a little close attention to it and not overdo it. That's why I'm doing the side across the grain cut. There you go. Anyway, like I said, we had movie night, and it was awesome. We got to watch the newest Ghostbusters movie, the one with Melissa McCarthy. Funny girl. Truly love her. Great actress. I think I like her because of the fact that a large majority of the stuff she does is obviously, and I mean that, obviously improvised. I like improvisation. Not going to take much for this shave at all. I think I've pretty much got it shaped. I want to trim in some of that right there. Alrighty. Now I'm getting the back side of the sideburn. Doing the same over here. Okay. Now I do that trimming because it grows a little thicker right under there. All right, going to use this nice brush. I really like it. The first 22 millimeter knot that I've owned in my life. Well, I take that back. My buddy Brian Powell Jr. gave me one early on when I first started out wet shaving, and unfortunately it was one of those that kept losing all the hairs over the bristles. I'm just doing another coating up on top for a second pass. Great stuff. And the scent is just, it's wonderful. It really is, because of the fact that I've got the pre-shave oil going on from the Art of Shaving. That's lavender. And I've got the Tailor of Old Bond Street from my buddy Sweet William, aka Wild Bill. Got that going too, so it brings out the lavender scent really nicely. Doing the upward pass now because it's so thick. I don't want to snag a whisker and then pop a little, nick into my face. So the first time will be a downward pass. Upward pass, sorry. Because my beard grows like that, upward, from my neck at least. After I shear off the top layer, then I'll go back and do a downward pass. And I do rotate sides of the blade side to side each time. Can you believe Christmas is just right here? I'm serious. All the stores have all the Christmas stuff out. Wow, it's just amazing. Time flies when you're having fun, I guess, right? Okay, I did the downward pass earlier, I did the cross grain, and now I'm going to do some upward pass. And I was going to tell you, my buddy, Wild Bill, Sweet William as I call him, the Blind Shaver is his name. If you haven't had the chance to look him up on YouTube, please do, the Blind Shaver. This is why I like to use the comb through. Just lightly drag it over your whiskers on your beard or mustache, and it will just trim out those excess wild hairs or whatever you want to call them. You can't get too carried away, but It's easily done if you know, pay attention. Okay, now upward. Just a little more there. Checking it out. Okay, cross the grain one more time this way. What is that? Say what? Yeah, preach it now, preach it. Come on. Good God, kiss myself. Jump back. Wah! I like that song. Do you like that song? I do. Who is that? Is that who I think it is? Sounds like the Allman Brothers. I believe it is. All right. Everything up above is great. But down below, I need to lather some more. By the way, in case you saw the video, I'm getting ready to do another old style, vintage type soda review. I have 9 new products, not new, but new to me, that I've never tried before. And look at this, still a copious amount of lather. Just amazing. Taylor of Old Bond Street, if you are a new shaver, I suggest you try Taylor of Old Bond Street. And as I was getting ready to say, before I got distracted with the music, my buddy, the Blind Shaver, if you haven't had the chance to check him out, please do, but that's not what I was getting at. I was going to say that this guy lives a couple of blocks down the road from the Taylor of Old Bond Street factory, or whatever you want to call it. Right down the road in London. Now, if I were he, I would become a pain in the arse, as they say across the pond. He's a bit of a pain in the arse, he is. I would be a pain in the arse, yes, because I would be hanging out there all the time. How you guys doing, man? I love your soap. It's great, man. What's the latest? What you coming up with next? Can I smell that? I've never used that before. Got any samples? It's true. Yeah, I'm not lying. It's true. All right. That's it, baby. I am done. Release the soap and let her wash down the tricklet pipe. Oh, that's cold water. Very much so. And I really have a whole bunch of whiskers on the bottom of the sink that I'm gonna have to clean out. That's because I let it go way too long in between shaves. That's okay. Man, that feels much better. I mean, serious, 110%. How could I make that improve just a little bit? Or a lot, even. How about with some Crown King after-shaving cologne? That color right there reminds me of lavender. What about you? That's because this is lavender. Can't wait to try this. Actually, it smells better than I thought it would. Wow, I'm digging this. It's better than most lavenders aftershaves that I've smelled before. 10 times better. Wow. Burns a little bit, but woo. But that scent, wow, it's nice. David Bradner gave me this stuff. He's a good guy, paid it forward. He said, have you paid it forward lately? I want you to if you haven't. I can't make you. Nah. I wouldn't even try. I wouldn't want to. I wouldn't want to try to even make you pay it forward. Because if you don't do it from your heart, then you're just wasting time. Ooh, ooh, that went down a little far. Ooh, I didn't know that was down there. Yeah, clipped inside my underwear. Just in case, you never can tell. Wow. Now, I really am lavendered up. Going to throw in a little bit of beard lube conditioning post-shave balm. This is the Jack Black brand with jojoba and eucalyptus or jojoba, depending on the person and how you want to pronounce it, okay? A little Joe Cocker now in the background. But that feels nice. That smells nice. And that is nice. All right, we've got a 22-minute shave from beginning to end. A lot of excess conversation as well. Some beautiful gifts that I had to premiere and show you guys. And a big special pat on the back and a hug to all of you guys, because I really do care and love you all. You're special friends to me, and I appreciate you being there. The ones that are friends, you know who I'm talking about. Thank you all. Right on. Right on. I hadn't heard that one in a long time. This music, it brought it out of me. Right on, bro. Right on. What's up? Well, anyway, I have reached host status. Thank you very much. Host status, baby. Yes, I am there. Host status. And I plan on spreading my hodom all over the day where I go today. So you have a great weekend. It's time to get out and enjoy yourself. If you're not enjoying yourself, it's no one's fault but your own, okay? Christmas is coming. Don't forget, Salvation Army has an angel tree. You can pick out a child and make their Christmas for them. That's what we did last year. That's what we're going to do this year. It's something to really know that you're helping people who otherwise would have no basic Christmas, you know? And it's something that makes you feel good right here as well, okay? Love you all. Pat each other on the back from time to time. Peace.